All right, we got Jedi Lessons Week 2A, and we're doing vectors. My question is, soccer player number 1, little soccer player guy, is 8.31 meters, 0.31 meters from the goal. If she kicks the ball directly to the net, the ball has a displacement labeled A, and if, on the other hand, she kicks it to player 2, who then kicks it into the net, the ball undergoes 2 successive displacements, AY and AX. What are the magnitudes of AX and AY? So the units and variables we are using today is, this is second player, and then they have to kick it here. We're using magnitude, which is the length, and that is for vector A, which is up here. This is magnitude. We are using horizontal component of displacement, representing the pass from player 2 straight into the net. So this one is AX, and then AY is the vertical displacement between player 1 and player 2. For our first question, it is, what is the magnitude of AX? So what is the magnitude of soccer player number 2 kicking the ball into the net? If our angle right here is 30 degrees, so our theta equals 30 degrees, then we're simply going to just put in our calculator, we're going to plug in 8.31 sine 30. And that will equal, so it would be AX equals 8.31 times sine, so we're just going to do sine just to make it clear as possible, 30 degrees. That equals 4.155 meters. That is the distance from player 2 to the net. Now we're looking for the distance from the player 1 passing the ball to player 2. And in order to do that, we are going to have AY, which equals the same here, 8.31, but instead of using sine this time, we are going to use cosine, because cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. And since this is the adjacent to our angle, and this is hypotenuse, we're going to divide the adjacent by the hypotenuse. So we are going to do 8.31 times cosine, and since we already have our theta, we're just going to plug it in here, 30 degrees. Let's plug it in, 8.31 cosine 30 equals 7.197 meters. These are the two magnitudes from AX, from player number 2 kicking the ball into the net, and then player number 1 passing the ball to player number 2.